Welcome everyone. In this session, we will discuss about the for loop. Okay, na? In this session, we will discuss about the for loop. So, ready everyone? Okay. So, start. In this session, we will discuss about the for loop. Okay. So, what is for loop? Okay, na? So, the for loop executes the statements with each values of an array. Okay, that's it. So, what is array? What is array? Okay, na? So, an array is the linear data structure which contains the multiple values. Okay, na? Which contains the multiple values. Example, like 10, 15, 12, 13, like that. It is the first example. Okay. Example 2, variable. We are going to create a variable like a array variable is equals to 25, 36, 14, 58, 96 and so on. Okay, na? So one more points for loop. Okay, na? The for loop access the each values of an array and we performs the operation. Okay, and we performs the operation. So example of for loop. Okay, na? Example of for loop. Okay, so for uh, first of all we are going to do the syntax of for loop. Okay, na? Syntax of for loop. So for variable name. Okay, we will give for and then variable name. Okay, and after that we uses array. Okay, after that we uses array. So how to give the array variable name here or array range? We also gives array range or array variables both. Okay, na? We also gives array range or array variables. So variable name in array range or array variable, then open colon, then statements dot 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 statements. Okay na? So this is the syntax of for loop. Like I am going to display some numbers. Okay na? I am going to display some numbers. So how to display? So example. Okay na? Example of for loop. Okay. So example of for loop, I am writing for. I am giving variable name like b in. Then we will give the array. We are using array range. Okay na? Like array range values 10, 25, 36, 90 and 31. Okay, like that. Then colon. And then I am printing print b. Okay, print b. That's it. So it will print, it will give the output like what will be my output? My output will be, just a second. Output will be 10, not here, 10, 25, 36, 90 and 31 and so on. Okay na? So I am going to take the screenshot. Okay, and we will discuss about the practicals. Okay. Okay. So come to Python ideally. Okay. Create a new file. In this file, save this file. I am saving this file like by giving the name like as Python like for loop. Okay. For loop. That's it. So I am writing the program like for b in array range. I am using array value range like 11, 15, 13, 91, 25 and 31. Okay na? And colon. And after that I am printing b. Okay, I am printing b. So execute this program. We are getting 11, 15, 13, 91, 25 and 31. Okay na? So how it is working? Okay, how it is working? So everyone try to understand. When for loop will execute, okay na, when for loop will execute, then it will pick one by one values from the array. So 11 will be stored to b and it will print b. Okay na, the b value is 11. And the second time 15 will be stored to b and it will print b 15. Okay. And the third time 13 will be stored to b and it will print b. Okay. And the fourth time 91 will be stored to b and it will print b. Again like that and so on. 25 will be stored to b and it will print b. Okay. 31 will be stored to b and it will print b. So what will be the output? Output will be 11, 15, 13, 91, 25 and 31. Okay now. So if you want to use the array variable, then you can also use. Okay, how to use the array variable? Okay, how to use the array variable? So for using the array variable, like I'm creating an array variable like b array is equals to of 2 4 6 8. ओके इतना ही वैल्यू रखते हैं एंड आफ्टर दैट फोर वेरिएबल नेम c in array variable name b, that's it, and then print c. Okay na, then print c. So run this program, we will get 2 4 6 8. Okay, we have got 2 4 6 and 8. So I am giving let me improve this code. Okay now, let me improve this code. I want to display those values of array. I want to display those value of array which is divisible by 3 only. Okay, I am adding some values 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 and 20. Okay, so I want to display the values of B array. Okay, it is the range of values like collection of values, and I want to display those types of values which is divisible by 3. Again, so simple, if C mod 3 is equals to 0, then print C, otherwise it will not print. Again, so run this program, it is displaying 6 12 and 18. Okay, okay, it is displaying 6 12 and 18. That means what? It is displaying 6 12 18. That means it is displaying those values which is divisible by 3. इस रेंज में से उसी वैल्यू को ये पिक करेगा, उसी वैल्यू को पिक तो सारे को करेगा, लेकिन उसी वैल्यू को डिस्प्ले करेगा जो 3 से डिविजिबल है. ठीक है, सो दिस इज द फोर लूप. ओके, नेक्स्ट हमारा आता है ब्रेक एंड कंटिन्यू. ओके, ब्रेक एंड कंटिन्यू. सो ब्रेक कीवर्ड. ओके, ब्रेक, ब्रेक सिंपली लिखते हैं ब्रेक. सो सिंपली it terminates the loop. Okay, now it terminates the loop. Okay, and then continue. Okay, continue. It continues the loop by skipping the execution of rest statements. Okay, na. And one more thing, break and continue is the keywords in Python. Okay, then what is keywords? Keywords are the reserved words. Okay, reserved words. That means we by reserved words we can't use as a variable. Okay, so let's see how break and continue is working. Okay, how break and continue is working. Okay, so I am using like print c, print happy. Okay, print by. Okay, so it will display my value of c and it will also display happy by. happy and by. Okay, now so execute this program. Yes, we are getting 2 happy by, 4 happy by, 6 happy by, 8 happy by, 10 happy by, 12 happy by, that's it, and so on up to 20 happy by. Okay, now so what I am going to do, okay, what I am going to do, just see, I am going to use the break. Okay, so I want to terminate this loop. Okay, I want to terminate this loop when the value of c is 14. Okay, na, so if c equals to 20, then break. Okay, then break. So you know break terminates the loop. Okay, so execute it. Sorry, I have given 20 now. We have required 14, not 20. 14. Okay, run this program. Up to 14. When the value is 14, our loop has been terminated. Okay, it has printed 2, 4, 6, 8, happy by, and so on. So when it has got 14, then it has been terminated. Okay, so how it is working? It is working. B C is accessing the each value of B. Okay, C is accessing the each value of B. So how it is working? Each value of B. First value is 2. So it has printed 2, and c c, the value of c is 2, 2 equals to 14, false, then it will print statements. Okay, inside if a statement it will not work. Okay, na, so 4, print 4, and then condition is false, then it will print happy by. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, when it will get 14. Okay, it will print 14 and c equals to 14. That means value of c is 14. Then it will break. When it will got break, then it will come to outside of the loop, and outside it will execute the outside of the loop statements, like if the any statement is outside of the loop, uh, like I am giving outside of the loop, that is uh, loop terminated. Okay, so it will execute the outside of the loop. That means loop has been terminated by using break keyword, and it will continues from the outside of the loop. Okay, so execute this program. You can see loop terminated statement has been executed after 14. Okay, now next continue statement. Okay, continue. So if continue statement has been executed, then rest statements, these both statements will not be executed. Okay, it will continue. Okay, na, so when the value of c is 14, when the value of c is 14, okay, na, when the value of c is 14, then it continue the loop, and it will skip the rest of all statements. Okay, so so I'm going to modify this question. Okay, now I'm going to modify this question. So if c mod 3 is equals to 0, that means the value of c, if divisible by 3, then it will skip the happy by. Okay, now it will skip the happy by. When the value of c is divisible by 3, then it will skip the execution of happy by. Okay, so let's see, execute this program. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, you can see after 6 it has not printed happy by. That means that those statements has been skipped. 8, 12, 10, 12, after 12 happy by has been skipped again. 14, 16, 18, 20, that's it, loop terminated. Okay, so how it is working? Okay, how it is working? It c has accessed the first value, okay, and printed c. and C mod 3. 2 does not divisible by 3. So that's why continue will not work and it will print happy and bye. Okay. Next 4. 4 will print and 4 is not divisible by 3. So it will again not work. Continue will not work and it will print happy and bye. Okay. Next 6. 6 will print 6 is divisible by 3 completely, so it will execute continue. So when it will execute continue, loop will go back here and then it will skip these both statement and it will go back to loop and then it will take new value. It will take new value 8. Okay, so C value is 8, it will print 8 and then 8 is not divisible by 0, that means it will print happy and bye. Okay na, so it is when continue will be executed then rest statements will be skipped. Okay na, so it is the break and continue. Okay, so you also know how to take input in Python. I have already made this video. And comment. Okay, comment I have already used. Okay na, comment I have already used. I will give this screenshot on your channel. Okay, so comment, what is comment? Okay, why we use the comment line? Okay na, so comments in Python. Okay, comments in Python. So comments in Python means comments are the non-executable codes that is used for code understanding purpose only. Okay, so there are two types of comments in Python. Okay, comments in Python. So first is single line comment and second is multi-line comment. Okay na. For single line comment, how to use the single line? I will give only example na, so you can understand by example. So example of single line comment. Okay, so for single line comment we use hashtag and then write your comment like uh, this is my program which will work for addition. That's it. Okay, for multiple line comment, uh, example of multi-line comment. So multi-line comments, it can be start with single line quote, 3 times single line quote, or 3 times double not single line, single inverted comma 3 times or double inverted comma 3 times. Okay na, so write like my project is for developing my game and then single line comment close. So if you want to write the multiple line comments, then you will have to use single line inverted comma, single inverted comma, or double inverted comma. Okay, double inverted quote. Okay na, so for writing the multi-line comments. So suppose if you are a developer of a company. Okay now, if you are a developer of a company and you have completed a project and you have taken left from that company. So if your program will gets any error, then how company will detect that what where is the error. So that's why every developer has the responsibility to give the comments in every program, every lines. Okay na. So that can the another developer, if another developer will analyze your program, then they can easily understand how your program is working and what is the purpose of your codes. Okay na. So that's why we use just comment lines. Okay, so thank you everyone. Your chapter has been successfully completed. I will also include this screenshot in your channel, and then if you have any question, any doubts, then you can ask. Okay na. So come back to your chapter. You know what is the for loop, what is the break keyword, and also what is the continue. Okay, break and continue. You also knows input, you also knows comment line, you also know. So next, is there any question? What is the significance? If else, how loop, for loop. Okay, so if you have any question, then you can. Okay now. So little bit of options I am giving to you. What is the significance of a variable? The significance of a variable is used to store some values, okay, like a string, for float or integer type. Okay, how if else statement help in branching? If else statement helps in branching for executing the false condition and true condition also. Okay, if it will get true, then it will execute the true statement, otherwise it will execute the false statement. Okay, how for loop is different from from while loop? The while loop works on the condition, and for loop works on the each value of an array. Okay, so that's it. So thank you everyone, thank you. Your chapter has been successfully completed. If you have any doubts, any query, then you can ask. Okay na. So thank you.